going on, my people? You know who it is the one, the only, never duplicated, Solano of Peru. To my new subscribers, welcome to that S to the O fam. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I'm waiting for in my list that I am going to be wearing the fall, hopefully, if we ever get a fall, because lately it has been feeling more like summer. So without further ado, let's get on with it. I want to make this video short and sweet, and here we go. So at number 10, I don't know, it's so hard to pick which one I have in number 10 or number 1. At number 10, we have Double Vanilla by OK Fine. This one's supposed to be a boozy vanilla. This one, the story behind it, that they age their fragrances in a barrel before they pour them into this and send them out. Here's the bottle. So this one's a limited edition, so you know if you have it, you're not going to smell like anybody else. And that is the cool part. So this is limited edition, and I got batch 101, and the date that it was poured was 3/3/20. So it's bottle 71. So I got 71 of, I don't know how many bottles they made, but this one's 71, and there we go. And I think it's bottle 25 or 75. It doesn't really say, but yeah, that's the bottle of this one. So number 10, Double Vanilla by OK Fine fragrance. At number 9, we have Tuberose Imperial. This one's right here by BDK Perfumes. This one I've reviewed it. I'll put the link up there in the description. What you get here, you get some incense, some vanilla, some tuberose. But to me, this reminds me of, I forgot the name, Mason Margiela's By the Fireplace. When it dries down, you get that incense and that vanilla that gives you that comparison to By the Fireplace. So this one, it's a really nice one. It's really versatile fragrance that I like with that tuberose, with the floral notes. If you guys haven't tried any of them, I suggest you try it, but don't blind buy, just get a sample and try it out for yourself. BDK Tuberose Imperial at number 9. At number 8, we have Jardin Exclusive by Mancera. This one right here, the florals, the gourmand notes. It has some apple. It's very gourmandish floral fragrance that if you guys haven't smelled it or haven't tried it out, you should, because you're going to get compliments from who? And that is the opposite sex of the ladies. One day I wore this to work and 5 compliments from girls, and they liked it. And I even sold my little small bottle that it had, and I bought this one because I know the juice was that good. I love it. If you guys haven't tried it out, go for it. Floral gourmandish fragrance. Next one. At number 7, at number 8, Jardin Exclusive Mancera. At number 7, this is one my new acquisition, and this one's called Starry Nights by Montel. This one right here, I just got it and I fell in love with it. I put some on right here. You get some mood, some floral, and some fruitiness in it. Really, really nice fragrance. I didn't believe I was gonna like oud, but I am liking oud, and I am not. And I am really intrigued by the ouds and the florals that come out with this one. I will give you a further review when I do it, but solid fragrance. If you guys haven't tried it out, or if you guys have, let me know down in the description. Montal at number 7, Starry Nights. At number 6, we have Absolutio by Navitus. This one right here, based on what it says in the background, it has complex, captivating, irresistible, and yes, it is a gourmandish baccarat rouge that it gives you there, but it's not, that has to do with the saffron, but more details on that one. But this is the one that I will be wearing. I get the caramel and the gourmand notes in this one with the burn, really nice fragrance. I really fell in love with it. When I wore this, the compliments were through the roofs. I can't believe this one gave me compliments. It's up there with baccarat rouge and one of my favorites. Next one, top 5 right here, baby, so you know this is gonna be almost done. At number 5, we have Nishane's Fan Your Flame. This one right here, a boozy, smoky, spicy fragrance that you get right here. You got the coconut, the rum, the tobacco, the tonka, the oak moss, the cedarwood, and the Chinese cedarwood. Oh my god, this one right here, a smoky coconut boozy fragrance. That was what you get. If you guys haven't tried it out, you need to check this one out. It will do it. I love it. I fell in love ever since Nishane has been doing bangers, and this one has been doing, I know, no Annie, but the video's not done yet, so wait. At number 5, Fan Your Flames. At number 4, we have Unknown Pleasures by Kerosene, and this one right here, this one's the notes that you get on this waffle cone, lemon and vanilla. It's like you're eating a vanilla lemon waffle cone. It is gourmand to the core, perfect, seductive, delicious fragrance in my opinion. Everything's good in this fragrance. If you're a gourmand lover, you're gonna love this one. Try Unknown Pleasures. And the good thing about kerosene, they are really reasonable price for being a niche house. $144 a niche. You don't really hear that in that. But at number 4, Unknown Pleasures by Kerosene. 7, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. At number 3. At number 3, we have Loras by Casa Murati. This one needs no introduction. It has been said, and is one of the love of my life of this fragrance. I've worn this in the summer, and I'm gonna wear this more in the colder weathers as it comes to the fall weather. This one to me, I can see it all over. And if you're dating somebody and she happens to take your hoodie, make sure you spray it all over because it's going to remind her of you. And the notes of this one, caramel, vanilla, and citrus. That's what you really get. Kind of almost a lemon meringue pie. Delicious fragrance that I fell in love with ever since I've got this fragrance from Fragrance USA by B. John Benji. Shout out to him. This is where I got this fragrance from. A really an affordable place. I know it's hard to find right now because I'm sure they're having trouble because of that pandemic. But at number 3, Casa Murati's Lero. Alright. And that's right, Playboy. I have to bring you guys something exclusive. And that is called Pegasus Exclusive by Perfumes de Marly at number 2. Now, what I like about this fragrance, you get that bitter almond, the creaminess of the vanilla, the sandalwood, that spiciness of the pink pepper. My God, this one's a really nice fragrance, and I remember I've tried it 3 times before I got it by Yvonne. Thank you, Yvonne, for letting me do it, and I didn't think I was going to get it because, you know, during the pandemic, I wasn't sure when it was coming out, and I was lucky enough to get one. Thank you guys at the Perfumes de Marly. I love it. I can't wait to try it out more now that it's more cooler and put this on. I remember just getting a compliment a mile away, not a mile, but a couple steps away from a girl, and she was like, "Oh my God!" Random compliment, and she was like, "Oh my God, who smells good?" I was like, "I was." She was like, "No, you're not." And then she's come up close to me and smelled me. She was like, "Yeah, right, you smelled good." Pegasus Exclusive at number 2. At number 1, we have Aphrodisiac by Inicio. It wouldn't be a list without Inicio because they make some powerhouse fragrances, and this one is done. To me, I get vanilla, sandalwood, leather, and some raspberry when it hits my skin. And I really do like the creaminess of all those components with together with some muskiness and that animalic note that you get it. But it's not that hard animalic note that you're used to seeing in every fragrance that is so harsh to wear. This one's very suitable, and it does get the job with the compliments. I've gotten compliments on it, and I really do love it. And people are always, when I wear it, people always seem to get close, and that has to do with the heliotrope that this has to do with it. Not saying that the heliotrope, but for those that don't know what heliotrope is a note that sends signs to the brain and makes you want to get more closer to the person. So that is my list. At number 1, at number 1, Inicio. And that is my list pretty much. Let me know what you guys think about it. What is you going to be wearing this fall for your list? Let me know. I'm really interested to read you guys down in the comment. And if you're new to this channel, please comment, like, and subscribe. And I will definitely see you next time. But that's not how it goes. As always, wear what you want, buy what you want, and I will definitely see you next time. And if I don't, it's probably because you're not subscribed. Remember, just because it's niche doesn't mean it's always good, and just because it's designer doesn't mean it's always bad. Peace out, I'm out of here. You know who it is. Dinka, king of this game.